Last week, we brought you the story of the rising popularity of Indian horse relays. And over the weekend, spectators, including Alberta Premier Jason Kenney, watched the races here in Lethbridge. BCN's Naveen Day was also in attendance. It says Kenney was also honored with a Blackfoot name.
Just past these gates is where many southern Albertans go to try their luck at winning big money on which horse they hope will win at the track. But this past weekend, the Rocky Mountain Turf Club was home to a sacred sport that is one of the oldest in North America. Indian horse relays are an adrenaline rush both for the players and the spectators. The sport, which is hundreds of years old, has recently risen in popularity across Alberta. Allison Redcrow, owner of the team Old Son from the Siksika First Nation, says he formed the team because of how fun the sport is. He adds the surge in popularity came from young people taking an interest in the game.
This is our sport, and it's, I hope it always remains among us because we got it going. And we've been doing this, believe it or not, for probably 200-300 years. But now it's really gained popularity because of the amount of young people that are getting involved with it, participating in it. So, it brings a lot of people, family together, and, it's just a great sport to be involved with.
It means a lot because you're riding for a team. It just means a lot to me.
Without horses, I'll probably be out there doing bad stuff, drinking, doing drugs. But with these horses, I wouldn't know where I'd be without these horses.
Sunday's races wrapped up with the Jason GOODSTRIKER Memorial Warrior Championship Indian Relay Race. Named after a well-respected leader, announcer, educator, and athlete who passed away in 2020. He was also a longtime friend of Alberta Premier Jason Kenney, who appointed him to Alberta's Fair Deal panel. Kenney visited Lethbridge on Sunday to watch the competition and honor his friend. GOODSTRIKER's father, prominent elder WILTON GOODSTRIKER of the Kenney First Nation, gave the Premier a special honor, the Blackfoot name Matsomita, which means brave horse.
I had a ceremonial horse that was with me for 36, 37 years, grew to be quite old, not afraid of anything, go through anything, take on any kind of challenge that we presented him with. And Premier Kenney, I suppose, reminds me of the kind of courage that my ceremonial horse had. So it was a pleasure today to he's made decisions sometimes that might not have been popular, but he made them. It took courage and it took strength.
Well, it's an incredible honor to receive that from the blood tribe of the Blackfoot Confederacy, and WILTON GOODSTRIKER is one of the most respected elders. I've worked really closely with First Nations as Premier and before that, and I'm just so glad to see things moving in a good way. We see so much, we focus a lot on the tragedies in the past, which we should, but we should also focus on a lot of the great things that are happening with First Nations here in southern Alberta with the Blackfoot people.
With no saddle or helmet, many Indigenous say the Indian Relay is North America's original extreme sport. For Bridge City News, I'm Naveen Day.